Hi, I am Nupur and today I am here to give IELTS Speaking interview.
Hi, today I'm going to conduct the full interview for Nupur. At the end of the video, I will be giving my assessment of her performance as well as my analysis of her marks. So stay tuned. So, Nupur, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay, very good. We'll start with part 1. In part 1, I will ask you several questions on topics that are familiar to you. So, firstly, when is your birthday and how do you usually celebrate it?
My birthday falls on 14th March and on that day I like to spend time with my friends and family.
Right. So, do you like to help poor people on your birthday? If so, how?
I do help the needy as much as I can, but on my birthdays I try to do something different, as in providing them new clothes and extra ration for the month.
Right. So, are there any religious traditions associated with birthdays in your culture? If so, what are they?
In my culture, since childhood, I was told to do holy puja on birthdays and seek blessings from my parents, and also we organize lunch for friends or family. Yes.
Right. Let's talk about clothes. What kind of clothes do you like to wear during holidays or when you are free?
When it comes to having a vacation or my free time, I generally prefer loose or baggy clothes so that I can feel more comfortable in it.
Right. So, why are clothes important to you?
Clothes are basic human necessities as it helps us to maintain our hygiene. Also, it protects us from different weather conditions and different weather uh, conditions like rain or summer.
Right. Okay. Do you wear traditional clothes more often or Western clothes? And why?
Well, I love to wear both traditional and Western dresses, and I choose my outfits according to the occasion or event I'm attending. When it comes to Holi Puja or something like family functions, I prefer traditional or ethnic suits and saris, whereas when I'm going out with friends or for clubs, I prefer Western dresses.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about television. Do you watch television often? If so, how often?
I watch television. I get time to watch television only on the weekends, as I get free on Saturdays and Sundays only. Also, I instead of watching television, I prefer spending my time more on creativity, as in calligraphy or paintings.
All right. So, even though you don't watch television that much, still, what is your favorite television program and why do you like it so much?
Most of the time, I watch a comedy show named Kapil Sharma Show, and I like it so much because it is basically a comedy show, so I can just relax my mind.
Right. Let's talk about the weather. What is your favorite kind of weather and why do you like it so much?
I like spring season the most as it has my birthday month. Also, it is called the king of the seasons, where flowers start blooming and weather becomes so pleasant. Also, it seems so colorful all around, and I feel that sense of joyous in myself and positivity.
Right. So, the weather does affect your mood. What kind of weather gives you a bad mood?
Mainly winters give me a bad mood, I will say, because the dark nights, longer dark nights, I don't like it because I cannot get out of my home easily as in summers, and so it affects me.
Right. So, what's the weather like where you live?
I live in Dehradun. and the weather here is tropical, I will say. Not so cold, and summers are warm, and in rainy seasons it rains heavily to moderate.
Right. Right, that is the end of part 1. We will now go to part 2. In part 2, I will give you a card. The card has a topic and several cues on it. You have 1 minute to prepare, and while you are preparing, you may take notes.
Okay.
This is your card, and your time has started. You may start now.
So it was last year on Diwali when I thought to purchase a good phone, and when I researched about some phone, and also my preference was to buy a phone with a good camera. So after a quite research, I came to know that Samsung S23 Ultra phone was in the market, and it was launched at that time. So I thought to buy that phone, and I mainly wanted to buy it because it had a good camera, and I love to make content, whether it is reels or nature blogs, or maybe my creative site where I need to record my calligraphy videos. So I gave it a try, and I went to the Samsung showroom to purchase it. And as I've mentioned that I mainly wanted to purchase it because of its good camera quality. It has 200 megapixel camera. Also, the features like its body, it has curved edge, and it is great in looking, and also it has pencil to use the touchpad. So that is why I wanted to buy that phone so much.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about people's purchasing habits. Why do people buy things that they cannot afford? What are the reasons for this?
As far as I have observed, some people buy things to maintain their dignity in the circle they are living in, to maintain their social status. Also, buying expensive things give people a kind of satisfaction to their maybe image, and to their emotional need, and
Right. So, in your opinion, what are healthy shopping habits?
the habits in which people shop according to their budget, and also they shop the things which they need, not they want.
Right. Okay. So, do you think that young people have too many choices and options today when they want to buy something? Why is that so?
As the time in this growing phase where technology is growing so vastly, and people do have much opportunity to buy things, they can shop online, and social media platforms also play a great role to influence youngsters to purchase things.
Right. So, is there too much commercialization in the world today? Why is this so?
Yes, as far as I've observed, there is too much commercialization because of the things like maybe globalization, as the global market is expanding and companies need more profits to and also the government needs to increase the GDP of the country, and consumer demand is also a major role in this. People these days are more aware of the things, and they need to fulfill their desires more and more. So the businessmen are creating more products which meet the people's need so that they can earn profit with that.
Thank you very much. That is the end of the speaking interview. This is an evaluation of Nupur's sample interview. I give Nupur a 6.5 in fluency and coherence. This is because she could demonstrate that she can speak without stopping or hesitating. She was also able to organize her answers well in part 2 and 3. However, I did find that she could not develop her ideas fully in part 1. I gave Nupur a 6.5 in lexical resource. Her collocation was good, and her choice of words clearly communicated her ideas. She also used a lot of topic-specific vocabulary in part 3 of the interview. In grammatical range and accuracy, I gave Nupur a 6.0. Her answers did have a number of grammatical mistakes, particularly in the use of prepositions. She also did not use a complete range of simple, compound, and complex sentences. Finally, I gave Nupur a 6.5 in pronunciation. This is because there was very little element of native language interference while she was speaking, and she also pronounced most words correctly. However, she did not stress a few words correctly. So this is Nupur's score in speaking in all 4 band descriptors. Overall, Nupur scored a 6.5 in her speaking sample. Thanks for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. To get your IELTS preparation plans on track, register at studyunafees.io.